This 73-year-old grandma has spent more than 15 years suffering from an unknown illness that has made her body stiff that she cannot stand or even walk. She has been locked in the house since doctors failed treating her. All her 10 children abandoned her and went to find a living and left her to die, apart from her only daughter who refused to get married since she knew there would be no one else to remain taking care of the mother. She's been lifting her for the past 15 years. They tell us more of their life.
Amaze imyaka 15 anterura nk'uruhinja akantamika nk'uruhinja mbese akankorera byose.
Banyita Mugirwa nake Maria Goreta, maze ubu mundeba ndi umumama w'abana 4. Uriya mukecuru mwabonye nterura kuriya ni mama wanjye.
Marie Goreth is a mother to 4 children. She has to take care of her 4 children, plus lifting, feeding, and providing any service to her mother who has spent more than 15 years sick. The mother was not always sick, but one day she felt her whole body aching. She was then taken to hospitals. She visited a lot of hospitals, but treatment failed. She was even taken to traditional doctors, but the old woman did not recover. Her whole body went on becoming stiff, as hard as a tree, and later, since her body organs stopped working, like hands and legs, which could not stretch anymore. And that was the reason the mother stopped standing, walking, and even doing anything. Now, she has been lying here for many years, and whatever she needs has to be done by someone else. They tried their best in saving the mother's life, doing everything to bring her back to normal, but whenever she's taken to hospitals, the old woman tests negative. And after all these 15 years, they are all not sure what she's suffering from. She's always screaming due to too much pain.
Maze imyaka 15 muterura kuriya mutamika byose mbikora nk'uko umuntu akorera umwana w'uruhinja.
It has been a difficult experience to Marie Goreth, and says she has to always be here for the mother since there's no one else, plus having other 4 children who also need her by their side since most of them are still young. Life since 15 years ago has tasted bitter and sour to this family.
Warambwira ngo ninsiga umukecuru ngo ngende tubana. Namubwira ntago nasiga mama, ntibishoboka. Kambwira tubwo rero nanjye ntacyo nshobora kukumarira, wanze gusiga nyoko nguze nanjye uze tubana.
Since her mother was always in critical conditions, she vowed to never leave her. That is the response she gave to the husband. The husband asked her to come and live with the man, but this daughter to this sick mother said no. She told the husband that she would only go on one condition, unless she goes with the mother, for the mother needs daily support, care and love than any person in the world. And if there was anyone else who would give care to this mother, it was Goreth. The husband did not allow the old woman to be brought to her house, and he chose to leave them here and live his life alone.
Naramubwiraga ngo njyane na mama akabyanga anje ndangije ndamubwira nubwo ntago nshobora kuza musize nyine.
We took time and talked to the 73-year-old who has spent more years locked inside, since no one can lift her every day, and locking her in the house is also kind of a protection from evil people. Having spent a lot of years locked inside here, yet she's ill. Those who haven't seen her for a while think she does not exist anymore. She also says her illness is mysterious, as she doesn't remember how she got sick. All she knows is it was one early Sunday morning. She was on her way heading to church, but then felt nausea. The whole body got weak, but she kept going, feeling her bones aching and all limbs not functioning. He later stopped and called her children to lift her. From that day up to this present day, They have been lifting her and they will keep lifting her until the day she will recover and walk again on her feet. Or else, the day she will get a wheelchair and people will be pushing and taking her to places more easily than always lifting her.
nakongerayo n'amaboko bikanga nayarambura bikanga ubwo nituna gutyo.
Since she was taken to multiple hospitals and she's never been told what exact illness she's suffering from, she says she's here asking God one thing. She doesn't want to keep having this pain and says it's too much to bear. The 73-year-old says she never wanted to be a burden to anyone in her life. But without a choice, she found herself being a burden to her children, lifting her for all these years and taking care of her in any possible way.
Singiye gusiga mama, napfa nzamurwaza, napfa nzamuhamba, nakira nzabona gushaka umugabo, sinapfa umwana arandwaza kugeza na n'ubu.
She thanks her daughter for always being there to support and helping her. The daughter has played a selfless, outstanding role of showing love, yet other children ran away after seeing their mother spend years and years lying down. But Goreth remained and never looked at having other children to raise. The mother had 10 children, and they're all full grown-ups. But the more life kept becoming worse, the more they decided to leave this village and go in cities, looking for a more improved way of living. They could say the mother is too old to be cared for, and some added she's in her last days. Why spend more time on her, yet she's left with no time on this planet? But the old woman says she's ready. If it's her time to go, she will go. And if not, God is still having a plan over her life, and she will live to testify His greatness. The family in general is having a worst life one could ever have. Starting from grandchildren, they no longer go to school since resources that would have generated money taking them to school were used up in saving the grandma's life. Lifting this mother for more than 15 years is something that has to stop, as the daughter is also becoming old and cannot have this energy to always lift the mother. That's why they suggest a wheelchair to help this mother would be vital. They also need to survive and have a good life. The daughter says a capital to invest in small business would help and improve the standards of living. Since no one knows what this mother is suffering from, they suggest the reason is that they never visited a more advanced hospital. They think an advanced hospital would be a long-term solution to their mother's health problems. But this too requires a lot of money, which they don't have. You can help this family to get their mother's wheelchair and even get capital so as to improve the standards of living by contributing via the Giving Life link, found in description and pinned in top comments. Laughter is truly a medicine, though this won't fix everything. Finding ways to smile and laugh more will change your body's chemistry in many positive ways. This is not just a distraction, it's an effective way to find some respite from your pain. It's okay to have fun when you're in pain. Smiling and laughing may be difficult, but it's both okay and possible. Thank you for watching. I'm Elijah and this is Afrimax English. Remember to subscribe.